Today I'm meeting two good friends of mine, Hamish and Brendan. I've been to Southeast Asia, walked the overland track and summited Mount Kosciuszko with Hamish. And as good a friend as Brendan is to me, I've never been on an adventure with him. But before he started university, Brendan took 6 months off working full-time at 4 jobs to try and save some money. And with that money, he's just gone and bought a van. Yes, it does look like there are children in the back of it at the moment. Our plan is to renovate the insides and live in it for 2 months while we travel around Australia. So today is day 1 of the renovations. It's quite miserable outside and rainy and overcast, so we'll see how far we get, but I'm just excited to start the process. And this is something I plan on documenting as much as Brendan will let me, so I'll keep you posted with videos as we go along, and hopefully they're not too boring. The first thing we had to do was remove the metal rails on the side of the van. We did this by using a screwdriver with a socket at the end to unscrew the bolts. Once all the bolts were undone, the rails came off. Then we did the same on the other side. Next, we had to find a way to break the rivets that were holding this weird cardboard-like wood to the sides of the van. There seemed to be no easier way to do it, so we used several tools to pry off the rivets and tore off the rest of the material. We ran into a bit of a dead end when we found out that the cargo clips bolted to the ground required a special drill bit. So Brendan called his friend Paul, who's a builder, to come and help us out. Paul then helped us finish off some of the smaller jobs that required the same drill bit. This involved getting rid of one final hook and removing the rails from the exit points. We tried to remove the rail at the back of the van by ourselves earlier, but ran into the same problem as before, so once again we had to utilise Paul. Once all the hooks, screws and bolts were out of the ground, we were able to start removing the floor. We decided to clean it later and call it a day after successfully stripping the van, many thanks to Paul.